tell you about the history, a bit about our history of Mitra Junior College, and also the challenges that we have been facing in 2020 to 2023 academic year. At the beginning, our school was located in Dibuno area, Luthor Township, and the Mitra district. It is totally located inside the town of Dibuno. But later on, in 2021, relocate to another place, close to Dibuno area, but a bit, we travel on foot, it would take 1.5 hours. The reason why we had to relocate and move our school to another place, because number one reason is after military, Burma army take over power, and then we need to move back. In the year of 2021, the first day of February, around 7:30, military jet fighters came and dropped many bombs in Dibuno area and very close to our school campus. And all the students and teachers had to run away from our school campus, run to the jungle, hide in the jungle for many months. And then in the next year, we dare not to come back and teach and stay in our school campus anymore. So the local leaders, brigade officers, and Mitra district officers, they together and with the Mitra junior staff, and then we had a meeting, emergency meeting, and we talk about which place is the safe place for our students, for the school to be recentered, and we moved and relocate to another place. And then we moved to another place, but very challenging. The reason, if you move there, you have to bring foods, bring along with your food and teaching materials, and the safe place. And also, it's very difficult to call the teachers to come and teach, because some of the teachers from other town like Eastern Myanmar, Regu, or the other countries, they wanted so many of the Karen people, also so many of the Karen people inside Myanmar, and also boundary countries like Thailand, and some of the Karen people also from other countries. They really want to come back and do volunteer teaching in our junior college. But after outbreaks of the civil war and the terrible situations happen, after jet fighter bombed the places, and it's very difficult, it's very hard to recruit the teachers from other areas. So the first thing is lack of qualified teachers. The second thing is there's no safe place for the students to learn and more, because learning has to be do with environment. Environment has to be safe. So when you study, it has to be safe. Your mind and your brain, everything has to be free. No need, no obstacles or nothing interrupts in your head. But we cannot escape those kind of obstacles, because we live in the war-torn zones, civil war area, the target of civil war jet fighters. So it's not good. It's not really safe for the students at all.
We have to get up early in the morning at 4:30 and sing Korean national song, and then we have to study until 6, and start from 6 to 6:45 we have morning work. For example, collecting firewood, do cleaning, and fulfill water. And then at 7 we have breakfast. 4 periods in the morning start from 8 to 12, and then 2 periods in the evening start from 1 to 3. 4 we do evening work, and after that we have shower, and then we have dinner at 5, and at 5:30 we have a short devotion. And our schools have many activities. on Friday and Monday we have assembly, and the assembly includes the speech, and then our principal creates activities such as presentation, role play, and debates, impromptu speech that in English and in Burmese in order that we will be able to speak English and Burmese well. And we have monthly competition. Monthly competition includes Burmese role play in English, in Burmese, and it includes debate in English, in Burmese, and also a chain story and impromptu speech, and so on. We don't have much challenges in our school lesson, but we face many challenges from outside. We can see that the pressure that comes from the airstrike, it makes many students disappointed, because we have to study in fear. Like, we don't know when the bomb will be dropped. We become distracted from our study. And at night time we were not allowed to use torchlight, and we can see that we cannot even dry up our clothes outside, and we have to always be aware of that. So it is a very hard time for us to overcome it, and also to study. It's not easy for us to concentrate on our study. So because of the situation get worse and worse, the local leader and our principal make an arrangement that we can move our school, and then we move our school here. It's not easy for us because there are a lot of school materials, and we have to carry the school materials from Tomita to Toteta here. Because of the transportation, you can see that we only have motorbike. We don't have a car road until here. So some students have to come from Tomita here on foot. They have to carry many stuff, their clothes, and also the school materials such as white box, pens, books, and also rice bag. And for the rice bag we carry by car. We arrive here, but we have to build the place for living. We have to flatten the places, the land, and also build dormitory, build toilet, build the kitchen, everything to live, and also build the classroom to study. So it takes time for us, but every student participated, and with the good management of our principal, we have overcome these challenges.
Anytime when you heard the alarm from the walkie-talkie, like a click, 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 and it means the warning, the alarm from these local authorities. It means the students, the teachers, everyone has to stay ready to either run to the forest or run to the big rocks or run to the hole to hide from the bombs of jet fighters. As for me, as a responsibility, as a role, as a principal, I think about that every single night and every single day. Oh, if we keep doing and if we keep running our school like this, it's not going to be easy for the students to earn education, better education, to get higher education, and also to pay closely attention to their studies. And I thought, oh, I need to relocate or move my schools to another place, to safer place. So I decided myself that to meet with local leaders, and after a few days, I went out and met local leaders and talked about the problems that we face, or the safe learning environment as a student, or the safe teaching environment as the teachers. So I told them about our school problems, and we started relocate our school to another place, to a better place. As for me, as a principal, I do not want to just finish my duty. I do not want my students to just finish their courses. I want them to finish their course with a suitable qualification that they should have got from their studies. So after relocated the schools, and then we restarted our school activities such as English role play performances, and we teach a better, safer environment, and then we know that, and we see that many students, all the students have improved a lot and have more confidence, have better safe place, and they have more concentrating on their studies.
The biggest challenges that we have to face at MTGC is the Burmese military, the jet fighters came and dropped a lot of bombs around our school campus and around that area. So our school had to move our place to the Meta. And then we stayed over there at the Meta for a year. And because of Burmese military regime again, we had to move our place to here again. And when we were stay at the Meta, there were some challenges for all of us, because at daytime we study, we tried to take the lesson, we tried to learn the classes, but at night time we were not allowed to study, to do self-study. Instead, we have to go to the jungle and slept in the jungle. So it was not easy for all of us, for all of the students, to get the lessons that we were taught by our teachers. So when we arrived at here, there were some challenges for all of us too, because we do not have a good car road to our school campus here. So for carry the school materials and some food, we students who have to go take it at Jersey, and after that carry back it to our school campus. So we were tired of that one, but this one we were tired, but we do not give up on it. Instead, we keep going, we try to be smarter, we try to be braver to go forward to our destination as we have planned. And because of a good management of our principal, even though we have to face so many challenges at MTGC school, we have overcome it swimmingly, we have overcome it bravely. And sometimes we feel like because of this kind of challenges situation, we feel tired of facing it. But our principal, some teachers encouraged us to keep going, to be stronger, to be smarter in our study. For this reason, we get smarter, we get braver to overcome the challenges that we have to face at MTJC. So here also, when we come and study here, we have to be always aware of Burmese military air jet fighters, because they try to destroy all of the paint, especially school, including schools in our region, in our area. They try to destroy it. So even we move our place to jungle, we have to be aware of it all the time, because if they see us, for sure they will drop bomb here, surely. So we have to be aware of it. At night time we can study, but we dare not to use. We do not have to use a lot of light like that. But anyway, we can do it very well. We can do self-study. We can do our classes. We can learn our lessons bravely, effectively. Even though we are in the jungle, we are in the challenging situation.
Many people say life is stronger. We need to know the meaning of our life purpose. We need to know the meaning of life struggles. If we do not understand that, then we will think that the better education, or the better to get higher qualification is only in the developed countries, the United States of America or Canada and other countries, so on, or like that. But everything has its opportunity. As a quote said that every opportunity has its difficulties, and every difficulties has their opportunities. So it's true. Only we need to get stronger. When we face the problem, we need to think that We cannot move on. We cannot live anymore. Only we need to make ourselves stronger, to fight stronger, to stand stronger, to stay braver. And we need to aim high. Do not think that, oh, problems, jet fighter, bombing, and we do not want to study anymore. We cannot teach anymore. And then we need to rush and finish our school quicker. Is not the meaning of. It's not really the way to the success at all. The way of life to the success is to stronger heart and to work hard no matter where we are. The opportunity is everywhere. Only our heart. Our heart and our spirit has to be strong. We need to have an unwavering spirit and quest for the education. This is the theme from the BHE. So we need to practice these things and live with it and start with it. And we know that living in this world, we cannot avoid challenges. Challenges are inevitable. So we need to face it. So we need to go through and grow through the challenges. Not only go through the challenges, but also grow through the challenges. After go through the challenges and look back and see, oh, how far we have come through and how many challenges we have done and have grown through it, and we will only be stronger and we will only be wiser. So as a teacher, we need to, as a trainer, or we need to have a strong mind and strong heart, so that we will be able to deal with any challenge that are ahead of us.